What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy Sam, aka the Pepper Poppy, and I'm back at it again tonight. Hanging out, living the dream. Today I have some awesome pods from my good friend, the great Matthew Arthur. Matthew will be joining me shortly. I just have to wait on him to get the notification for this. This time in the grayish, reddish shirt. I know it's normally the white tee. I don't know how to describe this color, but I like this shirt. It's quite nice. So, a few different things. You see I have a tablespoon here. Woo! Matthew knows what the tablespoon's for. Matthew has joined. Joseph has joined. Let's see. Let's see, as soon as it shows, there we go. Now I can add Mr. Matthew Arthur. Yeah, so tonight, on tonight's menu, Joseph, what's up? Matthew, how are you?
I'm good.
That's good. That is good. I'm just gloving up here. You know, I wear contacts. I handled some of those seeds the other day that you sent me, and I was like, oh, I'll be all right. You know, I'm just touching the seeds. I went to take my contacts out later. I had to be like this for like 10 minutes.
You got it.
Because, yeah. So, all right. So, we have some pods today that Matthew was so nice to send me. This one is the Miss Daisy, right?
Yeah,
Yep. It's a
that is a Miss Daisy.
It's a real pretty pod. Is this the same thing as the Daisy cutter then?
No,
Nope. What's the? Sorry.
that's okay. The mama is a daisy cutter, and the daddy is a warthog.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
It's different. You can tell by the shape of the daisy cutter and that.
I was gonna say because it looked a little bit different because this one has a little bit more of this shape to it here at the bottom of it.
Yeah, they take a long time to get ripe, though. It's a slow plant.
Yeah, they're awesome though, and they look like they're like pretty stable already. You know.
Yeah, they're stable. They just do better up north than in the real hot climate like here,
Uh-huh.
just due to the heat and the sunshine.
Uh-huh. Okay. So the Miss Daisy is a warthog and a daisy cutter cross. Okay.
Right.
Can you remind us what are the parents for the daisy cutter? Because I know you made that one a while ago. That was one of your earlier pods.
Yeah, that was like 7-pot Jonah and one of the other original yellow peppers.
Oh, and I ordered. Guess what? I think I told you last night. I ordered seeds for the King Naga.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Yeah,
That's a real old pepper.
the red and the chocolate both.
Haven't tried the chocolate, but the red, it'll light you up.
Oh yeah. So that's gonna be exciting. And then I'm trying to pick out because so I have a question kind of.
Yeah.
So I think this one would be a good example of it.
Yeah.
This is a purple gator jigsaw.
Right.
Is this one that is crossed with the warthog?
Nope.
Because it has no.
Nope. That's just plain. Well, it's that purple gator jigsaw. I think it had SP on the end of it or something like that. They're pretty cool peppers, though. When they get real ripe, they get the red in them.
Yeah. So, Sergio, what's up, brother? So, well, there was one in here earlier that I saw that looked like it had that kind of red that you were talking about.
Yeah, that's when they get the ripest. They
Uh,
get that almost a molten look.
like kind of like maybe this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's working up to it. But those are all later in the season.
Yeah. Super cool looking pod. So I'll have you pick which one of the. I'll grab a couple of the different ones of the purple gator jigsaw, and you pick which one you want me to eat.
The one with the reddest
The
in it.
one with the reddest in it.
Yep.
Um, that would probably be. I think maybe this one.
Yeah, that'd be the one with some good red in it.
I think either one of these two. Oh, hold on. One of these two.
Either one. Then they get the good, better taste in them.
Oh yeah. And then you also sent me one of these. This is a peach uprising, correct?
Yeah, that's one of those purple peach uprisings.
Purple peach uprising. I have one of those. And then here's one of the long spiky star screams.
Yeah, those
Correct?
are hot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hot
Very hot.
pepper.
Very, very hot.
And it's a pretty pepper. It's worth growing.
Oh yeah.
You get some cool stuff out of them.
Oh yeah. I'm excited that I sowed 12 of them. I had 12 of them grow. One
And that's
of
pretty
them
good.
one of them was green foliage though.
You never know with them, but usually it's got a purplish tint.
Uh-huh.
But even the green ones, they end up having that cream colored pepper.
Uh-huh.
Some of them have been real long and spiky. It looks pretty cool.
Okay. And then I still have a warthog left, but if I eat one of those with all these, it's going to demolish me. Sergio, purple Naga
Yeah.
fibers. No, this is a purple gator jigsaw. Sergio.
Sonic.
But I do have this though, Matthew.
Yeah, that'll be a rush.
And then I
Yeah,
have this. Do you know what this is?
yeah, that's a tablespoon.
So we will see because I told you I'll do a tablespoon of it. I want to eat these peppers and then
Yeah.
So my thing is, okay, I'm thinking because I want to eat these from least hot to most hot. So I think this
Miss
one would be
Daisy.
the, huh?
Now that's that purple uprising peach.
Uh-huh.
Now I have never really tasted one of them. I know what they look like growing,
Uh-huh.
but I have no idea about the flavor of them.
So, but I think this one will probably be the least hot if I had to guess.
If I had to guess, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. So I was thinking this one would be the least hottest. And then, oh man,
Go to Miss Daisy.
then Miss Daisy.
Yeah, because that purple gator jigsaw is going to bite Miss Daisy, and so is the star screen.
So which one should be the last one that I eat out of these?
That's a toss up. I'd say the star screen.
The Star Scream?
Uh-huh.
All right. Because I want to eat them from least hot to most hot. And I have done that in the past and chose wrong. I was surprised that like the video with where I was eating the garden pepper you sent me,
Yeah.
and the hey Fritz, how you doing? The one with the garden pepper and the hard maruga type. I was thinking the hard maruga was going to be hotter, but that garden pepper was much hotter than what uh, that hard maruga was, in my
You,
opinion.
ne- you never know with random pop-ups, because you get peppers that fall off, and you'll get ones that come up the next year. So sometimes you don't know what a pepper is.
Yeah,
So you just call it a garden pepper, call it for what it is.
yeah. So I'll start with this purple peach uprising. Just a really beautiful pod.
Sonic, stop it.
Hi, Miss Carla.
Hello.
How are you today?
All right.
That's good. That one had some oil to it, not as much as the other ones. You gotta love it when you get scam calls. When you get a
Yeah.
phone call that says scam likely, that's when I'm going to answer. Here's one half, and it has that kind of similar one center vein to it. So it's pretty nice, pretty cool interior to it. Not the biggest placenta, but as we know from the warthog, so for example, and that's why I'm really excited to see the cross between the RB003 and the warthog, because the RB003, it has a placenta that takes over like the whole center of the pepper, but the warthog, I've ate both. The warthog to me is much hotter than what the RB003 is. The warthog has primarily a more narrow placenta that's more running and stuff, but it's just insanely hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about the way that the capsaicin is produced inside of it. I think maybe it's it makes it really kind of crazy hot.
Yeah. You never know what you're going to get when you're growing peppers.
Uh
Just because the pepper doesn't look real hot,
huh.
don't think that pepper isn't going to burn you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's. I mean, think about the ghost too. The ghost has a similar kind of like center line of the placenta with it, and the ghost is a hot pepper. Especially if you're new to the pepper game and stuff, you eat a ghost, and you know. Now my tolerance, I can handle ghosts pretty well. It's just once the floral hits my stomach, But I've gotten better at prepping my stomach, So, uh,
You're ahead of me there.
yeah,
Yeah.
I promise you. That's the thing is so if you do, my go-to is I think Dean's the one that told me about this, starches, and then
Yeah.
like peanut butter and jellies. That's why I told you I ate dinner and then I ate 2 peanut butter and jellies afterwards, and I chugged some milk just to prep my stomach. Because once it hits my stomach, if the milk and peanut butter and jelly, the bread and everything is there already, I think that kind of helps take care of it ahead of time. So.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Soak some of that stuff up.
oh yeah. Well, I didn't even throw it up the other day. Who's crossing it? That sounds fire. Who's crossing it? Well, Sergio, to answer your question, I sent Matthew some RB003 seeds, so I'm guessing he's going to do that. Also, I'm going to try it too, and then hopefully we both get success on it, and then because we're growing them both from the same seeds, so I'm using
Go
his
from
warehouse.
there.
Huh?
I said, go from there.
Exactly. And so I mean, and maybe I shouldn't do this, but anytime that if I want to see peppers cross, I keep trying to cross them until I get a successful pepper. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Even if I don't get any peppers on them, you know, because I manually cross them, you know, so I emasculate it and then you know, but you know, if you keep track of them and everything, and you're doing the manual crosses, it makes it to where you can just keep going and going, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
this is that,
You know,
huh?
both mother plants are when you
Yeah,
do it like that. You don't know it with the bees.
yeah. So here's a purple peach uprising. Thicker walled, sweet initially. Now it has some. It hits the throat. Now it has some floral a little bit. Sometimes I when I'm chewing them, once they hit the throat like that, you know, it it burns, you know. That's a crunchy pepper though. It's nice.
Tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes good. It's not as like it's more initially it's really sweet, and then when it hit my throat, it had some a little bit of a floral taste, which you're going to expect from a pepper that's, you know, um, peach and purple and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, but it had a good taste to it. It's not overwhelming in any sense, you know, um, on the flavor or anything. And it actually is, it's hotter than what I was expecting it to be because you look at the outside of it, it's smooth, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It doesn't really have too much of a stinger. Uh, it's not real bumpy and crinkly and you know stuff like that. But that actually was, you know, a lot hotter than what I was thinking it was going to be. Sergio said I use coconut cream and avocado because it's high in fat. Yeah, coconut cream. I actually have some of that in the refrigerator. I'll have to try that. And I love avocado, so nice. Looking forward to the results. Is Purple Peach Uprising yours, Matthew?
No, that's I think that's Tony Thatcher's.
Yeah, Tony. That's some that Matthew told me. Tony had sent him the seeds for that. Ooh, but that was a hot pepper, though. You know, Tony went to the same high school as me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Out in the country.
Well, I think it said he went to Avon High School. I went to Avon High School.
What's that? City or country?
It's kind of both. I think it was country when he went there, and then it started moving towards more of city whenever I was there. Now it's, I mean, it's not like city, but it's not country either. You know, it's like
Okay.
suburb kind of.
Yeah, you can't go out in the fields and get lost in the corn there.
Yeah, you used to be able to, but now not anymore. Ooh, that was hot though. Next one is a Miss Daisy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Real citrusy on the nose. Oh, don't want to drop it. Thick walled, you know. Really cool. It's like lemon on on the smell of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's real lemony. That's nice. Whew. I was burnt up. Oh, and I have some of my seedlings starting from those pellet trays that you told me about
Yeah,
that already are starting to
that's
sprout.
pretty good. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, well, it was like about a week maybe.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good speed.
Yeah, yeah. I just need to get more of them to sprout, you know?
Yeah, but you got good lights there.
Yeah. And I'm using the heat pads too. I think that's what's
Making them pop up.
yeah, yeah, I think that is what that between that and the lights, because I don't have them under my big lights. I have them underneath my Aero Gardens and my I have a little like light that I got off of Amazon here.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of like a, a smaller light. It has like 4 prongs, but it's a little bit smaller on it. So that's
Works
huh?
works good though, don't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not too intense. So on those lights, you know. But I think once they start more of them start popping out, I think that's when I'll move them to the main grow room so they can kind of like harden off almost, you know. Whew, that first pepper is burning me up. So what'd you do today, Matthew?
I'll mess with seeds, mess with hot sauce, the usual.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Did you ever get a chance to check out that show I told you about?
Nope, not yet, but I will.
It's I think you'll like it. It's funny. They have a lot of different characters on there, and like once they get to the third season, they have like they're basically superheroes, you know,
Okay, that
but they're kind
works.
of, huh?
That works.
Yeah, they're almost kind of like a cursed family though. That's what it's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But the reason they call it JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is because the family they follow is the Joestars, and
Okay.
all of them have different names, you know, that where they end up being called, you know, JoJo. One, you know, is Jotaro Kujo. One's Jonathan Joestar. One's Joseph Joestar. So they're all JoJo, you know.
Uh-huh.
But you gonna grow for competitions, Matthew? Sergio asked if you're gonna grow for competition, Matthew.
Ah, I will let them do some, I mean, that's not a problem. Who gets the peppers? If
Yeah,
it makes them happy,
yeah,
that's all you need. But I don't really do competitions. It doesn't, once you get so hot,
uh,
you know, you can eat it and you can eat it if you want, but I'm not going to eat it till I puke.
oh yeah. No, I think he was saying like, so like you know, Troy has like the wrecking crew, I think is what he
Yeah.
calls it. You know,
Yeah.
and so they grow peppers from his seeds for like League of Fire and stuff like that. I think that's what he was meaning.
Oh, okay. No, I just do it kind of independently because last time we were meant to do a show,
Uh-huh.
it was a difficult time. So it's better just to kind of be independent. That way you don't let anyone down or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
People are depending on you, so when you can't come, it's a big deal.
Hmm.
Not something you really want to do. If you say you're going to be somewhere, be there.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can't always do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, life happens, you know, so people can't be upset at you about it and stuff, you know. But yeah, it's best not to, you know, if everything's going well like it is, you know, don't it wouldn't even, you know, don't add that stress. It's funny because I was talking to somebody earlier. They posted in one of the groups, and one of my friends, JoJo, had gotten peppers from this guy before,
Yeah.
and that guy had posted in one of the groups. He said, "Does anybody have warthog seeds?" So I sent him a PM and stuff, because if JoJo says he's a good guy, I take his word that he's a good guy, So I told him I would send him some warthogs. He didn't get any of them because I think that's what you wanted. You wanted everybody growing them and everybody able to enjoy them and stuff.
Yeah, but there's no way you can't do everybody in the world.
Oh yeah,
You
I
can
know.
try and you can try. You can do the best you can.
Yeah,
But you can't do everyone in the world. You really have to have a huge grow to do something like that. That would be a giant undertaking.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's this season coming up. I don't know how many warthogs I have sold already. It has to be between the different variations you sent me.
Yeah.
Also, Keaton sent me some because you sent Keaton some Pheno ones and Pheno twos, and some of the
Uh-huh.
seeds that you let him keep from Pheno two, he sent me some of those too.
Oh,
So I
that's
have
cool.
yeah, so I have Pheno one, Pheno two, the rogues, and those other ones that you sent me too.
Yeah.
So that's four different kinds, I think.
They add up after a while, don't they?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like at least 20 plants of the different warthogs and stuff growing, and then that should be, I don't know how many pods you'll get per plant, but I mean that'd be close to 1,000 pods. I would think, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
if not more, between those 20 plants, and then I could save the seeds and send them to even more people. That way, because everybody, wanting, sending you letters and stuff like that. That had to wear you out doing all that.
It did.
So this is Miss Daisy. What'd you say? Sorry.
I said it did.
Crunchy. Sweet, citrusy. Dang scam. It's the second scam call I've got. Well, you see, oh, that's hot. After I stopped working at Amazon, I went on Google to try to find a new job. And they have websites that look like completely legitimate websites and stuff, but they're just websites looking to get your information, and then they add you to these call lists, and they're like, oh, your car's extended warranty. No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an extended warranty on my car. Pepper was sweet, citrusy, crunchy, and kind of juicy, It was nice. It's hot though. That one has a slower build to it because the heat's ramping up on it now. That's a hot one, Matthew. The Warhog is number one on my must-eat bucket list. You still getting? That's what.
Am I still getting letters?
Yeah,
Oh, I got the last one today.
you got the last
So
one today.
I got two more to fill, and that's all the letters that I had. So that's pretty good.
That's good. That's good. That is a hot pepper. That is a hot pepper.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Have you ate one of those?
No.
Oh, that's a very hot pepper, Matthew.
I
And
didn't have a clue.
heat's still building on it. The heat is still building on it. Oh man. That's an extremely hot pepper, Matthew. My nose is running on this side and on this side too. That one has, yeah, you can tell that it has the Warthog in it. It has that same burn quality.
Got a little bite?
Yeah, it hit my throat at first, and I mean, you can probably tell by my eyes. My eyes are watery. It hit my throat, and then it started scorching my tongue. Oh my gosh. That is a very, very hot pepper. It's climbing still. Mm. Golly. Oh, it's not as hot as the Warthog, but it is darn hot. It is darn hot. You know, I'll say it's definitely hotter than a Reaper, in my opinion. And I would say, I'd say it's about almost, that's almost like a Primatali. I don't know, it hasn't peaked yet. And I feel like it's still just going to keep climbing. But the burn quality to it, that's the thing about the Warthog. Everybody talks about how hot it is. It's not just how hot it is. Obviously, it's the hottest pepper that I've ever tried. But the burn quality, when it burns you, it burns you like like a acetylene torch they use for like cutting and welding and stuff like that. That's what it feels like it's doing with your tongue. Oh man. So I can't believe you haven't ate one of those Miss Daisies yet. It is hot. It's burning my cheek.
Well,
That's,
it looked like it was hot, you know, but you really can't say. So I figured, you know,
yeah, that is
I made I made mash out of them,
yeah,
but just to eat the pepper by itself, I didn't eat the pepper by itself. My stomach could end up in a mess.
yeah, yeah. It's interesting because I talk a lot of the time about peppers burning my lips and numbing my lips. I get that with this, but it's burning me here. It's like burning me here, and then on the inside part of my lip here, like right up in here, you know?
You can tell you ate something hot, huh?
Yeah, it's like, and that's the thing is like, you know, I've had peppers burn me, you know, all over my tongue, on my throat, even on the roof of my mouth. This one's hitting all those places, and up here and inside my lip. That is hot. Hot, hot, hot. That's the hottest yellow pot I've ever had.
Okay.
Like,
So it's just slow. That's a slow plant to grow, though.
yeah,
You know, I don't know how it would do inside. I just know here in Arkansas, it gets hot in the summer. So they got to be really tough to make it here.
yeah. Have you tried like a shade cloth or anything like that?
No, too much money for them. I mean, really, after putting up, you don't want me up on a ladder.
Oh
But
yeah.
me and a ladder does not mix.
Uh huh.
I got too much hardware in me from being up in the trees and ladders and everything.
Yeah. Whew, that was hot. I feel
Well,
like that.
now you know how hot it is.
Yeah, that was very, very, very hot. Joseph says, Matthew, I sent a letter. I got the address from Johnny YouTube video when he first released your address and he gave you the wrong address. So needless to say, you never received my letter.
Okay.
We'll have to get get your address and send another SASE. I sent you some.
Okay.
I'll send you his address if that's okay with you, Matthew. I'll send
Yeah,
Joseph.
that's fine.
I sent you some of those warthogs, though, Joseph. Jojo. Oh, Sergio's just laughing. Yeah, me being I think he's laughing because you didn't try that pepper. You sent it to me to try it and to see how my nose is still running from it. Tony, hey, how you doing? Tony, I ate one of those. Matthew grew those purple peach uprisings. They sent him seeds for. That was a hot pepper, man. Oh, oh wow! Look at that. You ready?
Yeah.
Huge placenta on that one. It is so oily. Okay, awesome. Thank you, brother. You're welcome, JoJo. Correct. Nice. Glad you liked it. Beautiful pepper, Tony. Yeah, it was. Um, have a lot of hot peppers I'm eating here. Man, that Miss Daisy was crazy. That was crazy. I knew it was gonna be hot, especially after you told me that it was the Daisy Cutter cross with the Warhog.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I did not know if it was gonna be that hot. You know, and it was. Oh my gosh, my mom's calling me. Sorry, I gotta get these daggone seeds out of here. I think this one is as big as the placenta is. I think it'd be easier to cut it into quarters. Here we go. Yeah, because that whole middle part was just full of seeds. Oh my gosh. Hold on real quick. 1 second. My mom's calling me. And just give me 1 second. All right. Sorry, my mom's calling me. Apparently, they've been trying to call my dad all day. He hasn't been answering his phone. I don't know why he's not answering his phone, but so here's that purple gator jigsaw, trying to get these seeds out of here as quick as possible. This one's going to burn me. I already know it. The placenta on it's huge. It's full of capsaicin oil. It just has like, and you can't really probably see it as well in the camera as what you can in real life. But that whole thing, every bit of that that's shining is just pockets. I mean, you can see the little yellow dots of oil in that. It's a hot pepper. So it's definitely a hot pepper. Okay. Almost got half of these seeds out of here. Oh, need to cut it just a little bit more here. This is going to be hot. Oh, got a little seed on my shirt there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. That's 3/4 of it. I just got a couple seeds to take out of this. Other quarter. All right. That pepper has been de-seeded. Here's the purple gator jigsaw. Sweet and fruity up front. And hot. It's hot.
It's a hot one, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely a hot pepper. It's burning my throat. My man is over there doing surgery. Oh, yeah, Tony. Sergio asks, what's your favorite thing to do to relax, Matthew?
Oh, go hiking with the dog.
Go hiking. Go hiking with the dog. Yeah, especially down in Arkansas.
Yeah, it's hilly here.
Uh-huh.
It's got a lot of hills here.
Yeah. The hills and then hills, mountains, forests and stuff like that. When the nose is running, the taste on that was sweet and fruity. With just maybe a touch of floral at the end. This one is a later riser too on the heat. Now it's really kicking up on the heat. The initial heat on it hit the back of my throat. Now it's lighting the back of my throat on fire and a little bit of the roof of my mouth towards the back and moving across my tongue from the back forward. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Oh man. Nice. I love hiking. Sergio says he loves hiking. Hiking's nice. We used to do that when I was in my mid-20s. I would go hiking with my friends a lot. You know,
Mm-hmm.
in my late teens and my early 20s, I would go running in the woods and everything. Oh man. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. I feel like that's a hot pepper. Woo! Oh, oh my gosh. It's like tightening up my muscles here in my arms. That's weird. I made gator pickles with mine. Overdid it a bit hot, Tony says. Oh my gosh. Oh. Matthew, I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat this one too. I'm burning up bad right now. Oh my gosh. Woo! My tongue is on fire. Oh. Oh. Whew. All right. I got eat it. You can do it. You're a beast. Find that happy place. Oh man. Uh, uh, whew. Oh man. Oh God. Yeah, I just need a minute. I'm sweating. You see
I
my forehead
believe
right
you.
now?
I believe you. I'd be sweating too if I ate with them like that.
Yeah. I just need a second to breathe. Oh my gosh. Well, oh my God. Sorry, I just gotta breathe for a second. Oh, oh my gosh. Doing good, brother.
Not bad
Let that
for
heat come. Huh?
not bad for late season peppers, huh?
Oh yeah. That one lit you up. What tolerance? Yeah, it was hot. The first two were hot. And the combination of all three of them with that last one. Oh. Ugh. Whew. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to call it there. I'm
That's
sorry,
okay.
Matthew. I
Oh,
just don't want to. I just don't want to get sick.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat any more pods. We'll hang out and talk, but I'm not gonna eat any more pods for now.
Okay.
Because that one, I'll try to keep eating them uh, throughout the next couple days and stuff, and going and doing lives and stuff. But I just don't want to end up getting sick. I prep my stomach too. Don't think I didn't prep, you guys. I was telling Matthew before I even did this what I did with the prep. He said, "Yeah, make sure you prep your stomach," and I did. But the mouth burn I can handle, but I can feel it starting to tank in my stomach. And I know if I do that long spiky Starscream and a tablespoon of this, a tablespoon of this alone is like more than enough. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're pushing it.
Yeah. So, Justin, what's up, brother? Nice job, Sam. I ain't mad at you, Tony says. Justin, what's up, brother? Tony, that warm belly can get you. It most certainly can. I'm gonna have to for these ones. I'm gonna have to layer it because I have like my dinner, my peanut butter and jellies and stuff like that, and then I put milk with it, and then I'm gonna have to follow it up with peanut butter and jellies and milk. Try a piece of white bread, Sam. It may soak it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that I do, John. Is I eat. My favorite thing to do, a thing that helps me a lot with calf cramps afterwards, is biscuits. You ever eat biscuits with them, Matthew?
Um, a little bit. Pasta. I can do pasta with them.
Yeah,
That's about the only way. I
yeah,
mean, if you're in your 20s and 30s, you can still do so much. But when you get older, you
uh,
can't do as much.
yeah,
Some people can, but not me.
yeah. That's that's one of my go-tos. Is the biscuits,
Hmm.
and I'll just eat
It's
them plain, you know. Whew.
or mix your super hots up in them. That's pretty good that way. Then everybody can eat them.
Yeah,
You ever done that?
mix super hots up in the biscuits.
Yeah.
No, oh,
Okay.
you did
Or
it.
you can do them in cornbread. Either one of
Oh,
them.
oh yeah. So when you do that, do you just give them like a chop, or you mince them up? You blend it like almost like mash and mix it into the mix, or what?
Blend it like mash, so you never see it.
Uh-huh.
Same way I do when I do my wings.
Uh-huh.
I'll take the barbecue sauce, but then I'll take the hot stuff and put it on them too.
Uh-huh. Well, you see, that's the thing is, so not last Sunday, the Sunday before last, I went to my best friend's house, helped him hang some lights, or hang a light in his kitchen, and afterwards we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I think I told you about this, and you know, we're watching the Colts game, getting some wings and stuff, and like some of the wings that I had gotten were their blazing wings,
Uh-huh.
but I had like a couple beast peppers in my pocket, to eat with them, because I told Johnny how to eat a pepper with me, for me helping him hang that light, and so I didn't see, which ones were the blazing wings or whatever, and so because I didn't see the sticker at first, and they had them all in just one thing, and I was like, well, where are the blazing wings? And she's like, oh, where are they? She didn't see the sticker either, and she's like, oh, I think they're those ones right there. And she looked at me like, this is what she did. She goes, be careful. And I was like, oh, I will. I'm like, lady, if you only knew, you know, like I have two beast peppers for me, one for John, that were the first ones to come off of the indoor grow for the beast plant I have in there, one of them. And I had those, and then I eat these super hots all the time. I eat 2 of your warhogs. I think I'm probably I don't know how many warhogs you ate, but out of everybody that you sent the pods out to, I probably am like the third. I've probably ate, even just with the 2 I've only ate so far, the third highest amount of warhogs eaten by one person, at 2,
Mhm.
So at least that I know of. I know Johnny had, quite a few. I know Keaton had a few of them that you sent him. But you know, by the time it's said and done. But that's the thing too, is that that pepper is such a hot pepper. You know, I mean, I mean, it would take like I forget how many Johnny ate in one video. I think it was like didn't he eat something crazy like 5 of them in one video or something like that?
Yeah, he ate quite a few of them,
Yeah,
but you know, you eat quite a few of them, and you're gonna know it.
yeah, yeah.
There's,
So he ate. I think Johnny has definitely ate the most of them out of one person so far. And then he gave one to Tad too. I forgot he gave one to Tad, but Tad only ate one. I ate two. I have Tad beat. I'm gonna have to start rubbing it in, tell him, Tad, listen, you know, they don't call me Pepper Poppy for nothing, you you were only able to eat one, Tad. I ate one at a time, but two in total, That burnt me up though. I have that last one. I was gonna eat it with these ones potentially, but man, to be honest with you, I want to split it up with Mitchell and Mike. Because here's the thing. Listen, I love those guys to death. Mitchell, I already know it's gonna light him up. He ate half a 7-Pop Primo and it blew him up. So a quarter of a warthog is gonna destroy him. And Mike is gonna eat it, and he's gonna try to be like, yeah, I mean it's not bad, but then the heat's gonna hit him, and he's not gonna be able to hide it like how he would the other ones. You know what I mean? And the hot sauce and stuff I gave him, and it's gonna blow him up. I just want to see his face whenever he tries it. You know what I mean? Just a quarter
oh,
of it, huh?
blow them up, blow them up,
Oh yeah.
or make a wing, and when you're making it,
Uh
cut open the center of it,
huh.
and douse the center of it in the mash,
Uh
and then roll it up and fry
huh.
it,
Uh
and then dip it in barbecue sauce.
huh.
That way, when they eat it,
Uh
they'll just think it's barbecue, and
huh.
then it'll hit them. That's a
Oh,
good way
that's
to
what.
get somebody. I mean, you just get them.
Yeah, I should do that to John. Well, when John ate that beast, I told him it was a habanero.
And he thought it was a regular habanero.
Yeah.
And he bit in, he ate it.
Yep. He ate the whole thing, and he was trying to keep it. He was trying to keep it. Like keep it together and stuff. But man, he could only keep it together for so long. And as soon as his wife stopped recording the video, he turned to me and he's like, what the, he was a little mad at first. He's like, let me out, let me out. He went into the bathroom. He immediately puked it up. I went in there to check on him. One of the guys that worked there, he's standing there and he looks at me and he sees me come in, and I look at him and I'm laughing, and he points in there like this, and he's like, I was like, yep.
The things that we do to people. Yes, I know.
Yeah. Sergio said that's terrible. He said you did that in public too. You're wrong. Listen, the only reason I did it is because it was to John. John thinks he can beat me in eating contests. John cannot beat me in eating contests. John may weigh more than me. He's not going to beat me in an eating contest. Definitely not in a spicy eating contest. That's for sure. Sergio said I can't wait to eat a bunch of warthogs. I know that's the thing is like, and so like I want to see the warthog out there, like how everybody talks about the Reaper, because everybody knows the Reaper, but the Reaper is not the hottest pepper. You know, it hasn't been the hottest pepper for quite some time. And the Reaper is not even half as hot. Like that pepper, the Reaper is not half as hot as Warthog. I'm just telling you right now. The Reaper is not as hot as Miss Daisy. You know, there's a lot of peppers out there that are hotter than a Reaper, you know. Joseph,
Yeah,
I
but
watched that. Huh?
everybody don't have the money to, go get this pepper tested for this much money and all that. I mean, it's like after a while, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have what's it cost you to get the Scoville units tested? It used to be $700.
Uh-huh.
That's just, going to get that done.
Uh-huh.
Well, a lot of people have money for that. That's fine and dandy. Good for them.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of us don't.
Yeah.
So, hats off to the people that don't. You don't have to prove a point that
Exactly.
something's hot. You know, the only way you're going to believe it is if you eat this. And I'm not going to tell you how hot it is.
Mm.
Chances are I'm going to let you go ahead and you tell me how hot this pepper is.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing is everyone that has eaten the warthog says the same thing, you know? And to me, like obviously, like to me, it is the hottest pepper I've eaten, okay? But it's not just it's not just about how hot it is. It also tastes really good though. Because when you start getting up into the super hot territory, it's really hard to make a pepper that's a super hot that actually tastes good as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like with the warthog, you have something where it's hitting on all the different parameters that you want out of a pepper. It it's the hottest pepper that there is. It tastes good and it looks cool, and plus it has a cool name. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about like a warthog.
Mm-hmm.
You want that thing chasing you?
Mm-hmm.
Chances are you know, you're just gonna move.
Yeah.
And with them, you can eat as many as you want. That's fine. But
Uh-huh.
after a while, they're gonna bite you the same way.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sergio said to sell sauces, that's why they do the testing. He said, "That's right. My mouth is my tester." Exactly. I mean, you don't need a Scoville test, you know, and plus, and this is something that I saw Troy talking about as well is that there's also dihydrocapsaicin as well. It's not just capsaicin, there's dihydrocapsaicin. And dihydrocapsaicin will burn you like twice as much as one molecule of capsaicin will. So like, if you have a pepper, say you have a pepper that tests at 2.2 million for regular capsaicin, but it has like no dihydrocapsaicin versus having a pepper that's 2.0 million but then it has 500,000 dihydrocapsaicin. That's going to burn you like a 3 million Scoville pepper. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because those dihydrocapsaicin are accounting essentially for two capsaicins, you know? So, like, I mean, it's kind of like if you're only going for just regular capsaicin, then it's like hard to compare because those tests where they're testing those peppers and stuff and Guinness and like you said too with like if a grower is growing a pepper and you want to get it tested, not everybody has money to go and take and get it tested.
No, you got 4 kids in the family, and you're gonna go below 7, 8, $900 just to get a pepper tested.
Hmm.
What would you do? Chances are that money's gonna go towards the kids.
Yeah.
So all the people that have the kids, they don't have the money for all that, and you never know what you got sitting on.
uh
But you also have to let other people try that pepper, you know. And the only way I know how to do that
uh
is just to be nice to people. And so, you send them You send whoever you can all around the world, and you try to get them to grow that pepper too, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and that's something. Keaton, what's up, bro? Keaton hopped in.
Yeah,
Um,
he'll be getting his peppers tomorrow in his mash. And
oh,
he'll be pretty good too.
that's good. Keaton's a good dude, man. Like he's somebody I'm really happy to see the success that he's had. You know what I mean? Since he started, reviewing peppers and stuff. Because he's just a really nice dude, really awesome dude, and he has a really high tolerance. You know what I mean? So like he eats the peppers, and he'll eat. It's not uncommon for him to eat 4 or 5 peppers or whatever in a video and be fine.
Yeah,
So
he does good.
yeah, he does real well. It's and he's a good dude.
Uh-huh.
Very generous. Yeah, yeah, he's just yeah. And that's the thing is like that's the thing Keaton and I were talking about too is like, like we look up to Matthew a lot because like obviously me uh like you, Sam. I mean, I try to be, bro. I just, I'm not perfect, I do everything that I can, you know?
That's all you
And
can do.
yeah,
But as long as you do a little something, you're not, it's just
yeah,
where it's, it's got a good, a lot of it goes to a good cause. It puts a smile on people's face. You can't buy that with money,
yeah,
you know, you really can't.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's like it's something that people can enjoy, and I think we kind of talked a little bit about this last time is it's not self-destructive, right?
No, it's like if you dropped off the face of the earth tomorrow,
Yeah.
what good can you say that you've done? And okay, my way was through peppers
Mm,
because that's how I could do my good, and I sent them all over. I mean, there's probably not a country that I haven't sent stuff to over the years, and it's you just keep going.
yeah.
It's something you like to do, and I like to create. And peppers, it was real easy for me to create. I mean, in all the nurseries, it was all flowers, and there wasn't too much in the pepper trade back then. So you research and
Uh-huh.
you start growing these kinds of peppers, and then you try to cross these kind of peppers, and over time it starts getting good
Uh-huh.
because the peppers, they're already hot.
Uh-huh.
So after time, they're just going to get hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
You got different plants you can work with. That's fine. There's all kinds of stuff you can do.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things. I think, the internet has its good and its bad that comes out of it, right? But I think one of the things that's good is that, you can see all the different kinds of peppers and stuff that people are growing. And then you can grow those too, because you can get seeds for them online or find people that have seeds for them that are willing to send you seeds or trade or whatever, and then you can grow them and then, you create stuff, by doing that as well, and then you know, just like how people, shared with you, you share with them and stuff, and then it's just everybody just, we take, if you surround yourself with people that, you take care of each other, you try to do what you can for each other, you know, versus, some people are in the peppers, that they're just greedy. That's all they care about is greed and ego and stuff like that, and, you know, like, like people like I've seen people, oh, like, whether it's in Johnny's chat or just in the pepper groups and stuff like that, or people I know, and they say, oh, I want to try, that hot sauce, or I want to grow the warthog seeds or whatever. Uh, I tell them, well, just send me an address. They send me an address, and and I said, oh, okay, cool, I got you, don't worry. They said, oh, well, how much do I owe you? I go, you don't owe me nothing. I said, just be nice to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Do something
Yeah,
nice for somebody, you know?
I know it. It's not hard.
Yeah, you know. And nobody's perfect, Sometimes I get frustrated, at things in life myself. But
Oh,
like,
we all do.
yeah. But at the end of the day, I just try to help everybody that I can, and be there. For everybody that I can. John
That's it.
says, John says capsaicin cream is used for arthritis pain treatment. That's no wonder. Yeah. Well, you ever eat a pepper and get a little bit of numbing sensation, Matthew?
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah.
I mean, I taste them, but I taste little bits of them. And then you just get other people to try them.
Uh, yeah. I think that's one of the things I really like. JoJo says I enjoy sharing my seeds. Yeah, JoJo, you and Tony have been. I seen you guys doing raffles and stuff in the group, giving seeds away to everybody. I give away seeds every day and encourage everyone to share. Love is the way. That's right, Tony. That's very right. Mike, what's up, bro? Got one of my friends, Mike from high school, watching. Mike, I hope you're doing all right. Mike's a nice guy, man. I saw Mike a couple months ago. I was getting breakfast. I was walking out to pay my bill. He was walking in to get some food or whatever. And I
Mhm.
almost didn't see him at first. He was behind me whenever I paid. I turned around and I saw Mike. I go, hey, are you, Mike Zinsky? He goes, oh yeah. I'm like, you remember me? We went to high school together. Sam and everything. He's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you. You have a brother, right? And I was like, yeah. It's pretty cool. You know, Tony, very admirable. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like, you know, and there's a lot of drama in the pepper industry and stuff like that. But all that drama, it all starts from greed. You know what I mean? And ego. Everybody,
Mhm.
they get something good, and what do they do with it, Matthew?
They want to make money.
They,
A lot of people in the world, they want to make money.
yeah,
More people in the world want to make money than don't want to make money. And that's how people are everywhere you go. But if one
yep,
person, one person, and there are lots of one people out there, but still, I mean, you got to figure everybody else in the other countries and what they can afford too.
yeah,
It's just not about the United States. It's about other countries too.
yeah. And that's why like with me going to the Philippines in January and stuff, I'm taking all the seeds, basically anything that I don't have sowed in already, or maybe that I didn't get a chance to sow in, but I plan on growing or whatever, outdoors or whatever. Like
Yeah,
everything I have left, like besides those, I'm taking over to the Philippines, and I'm giving them to her cousin and my friend Edgar that's over there, and anybody that I can find over there that is wanting to grow these seeds, and grow these peppers and stuff.
you'd be surprised. A lot of people do.
Mm-hmm. I'm sending some. Uh, one of the guys, Vic. He was like a big brother to me ever since I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
He's down in Mexico. I'm gonna send him some of those seeds as well. He loves he loves spicy stuff. And he loves growing peppers.
And they grow good down in Mexico too.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, he
do.
got big old chocolate habanero plants down there, you know. So we'll have him growing some big old warthog peppers down there, some big old MA warthogs, you know.
They'll grow good. If they grow good in Arkansas, their chances are probably grow good about anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, that's one of the things I was looking at. I just like quickly on Google, I pulled up houses out of Hot Springs. You know what I mean?
Uh,
I think I found that same house that you were talking about. That's right by your house because I was looking out on the GPS. I'm like, oh, there's, the street that you live on. I'm like, there's. I was like, and it was the same price. I said, I think this is the one that Matthew was telling me about.
yeah,
And I sent it.
that's got a nice yard.
Yeah. One of one of the things I saw though is a property. It's 9 acres. It's in the woods, but they only want like 40 some thousand for it.
Yeah, I believe that. You can get it cheaper than that. I know somebody that bought 100 acres out in Story for $75,000.
Oh
But
dang!
now that's out there. You get out towards Mount Ida and all that, where you find the crystals and all that.
Uh,
That's country.
yeah, but I was thinking, I was like, well, I told Emily, I said, my love, if we bought this property here, there's 9 acres, you know, we could give some of the land to Matthew and Carla, let them build a house over there, give them some acres for them to grow their stuff on. And heck, Keaton, I could talk to Keaton. I don't think he's too far away. Maybe we could convince him to come down there. We'll have ourselves a little compound over there, you know.
Yeah,
I said,
giant pepper compound.
yep. I said, Jojo, y'all have an awesome night. Had a great time tonight. Thank you, Jojo. You too,
You
brother.
too.
It was good. It was good seeing you there, Joseph. Yeah, Joseph's a good guy, Matthew. Him and I, we've been good friends here ever since I really started getting in these groups and stuff, And he's been excited to grow your seeds and try your peppers and stuff. So I'm glad I got to send him some of those seeds that you sent me.
Okay.
I sent him all those colors of war tricks that you sent me, and I sent him some warthogs, and then some of the other ones that I don't think he said he had. I think the red hook, and then uh, long spiky star scream, and then the warthogs that you sent me.
Okay.
So JoJo's a good guy, man. He's a police officer down in Louisiana, and he does microgreens indoors, and he makes hot sauce.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. But yeah, I figured, that 9 acres, half an acre each for the houses, that gives us 7.5 acres to grow a whole bunch of stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Keaton's married, you and Carla are married, and me and Emily will be married soon. So we'll let them grow their stuff around the house, the property for the houses, because I know Emily wants to grow Filipino vegetables and stuff, and then we'll have our modest 7.5 acres. No, that's the thing I was thinking. I said, oh, Matthew said on a quarter acre you can do 250 plants. I go, imagine if we had 7.5 acres.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, though. That's a lot of work.
Yeah,
Oh, and the ground is so hard.
yeah. Well, me, I'm a knucklehead, Matthew. So what I was thinking is, with it being the woods and stuff, I get a chainsaw and a bunch of gas, and I go over there and I chainsaw the trees down. You know what I mean?
And burn it. Yeah,
Yep, slash and burn.
burn it right in the middle of your garden. Kill all the weeds off. in the next season,
Yeah.
it puts a lot of stuff in the ground. That's what we do here. We
Yeah.
burn.
Yeah.
You know, you do that one big burn a year. You got to get a burn permit and burn it, and that's your fertilizer. So it's all organic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool stuff, you know. You see, that's the stuff they taught us about in school. You know, maybe they thought, oh, those kids won't remember that when they're, you know, in their 30s or later on in life and stuff. I remember that stuff. Tony
Mm-hmm.
Tony said he has 7.5 acres. I use less than 3 because it takes so much time and work. Yeah, you'd have to watch out for critters eating them. And then in parentheses, me, Sergio said. We'll see Sergio out there sneaking around. It's like, Sergio, what are you doing out there? You know you can come here and just take whatever you want during the daytime, right? You don't got to be out there with the flashlight, Sergio. Come by in the morning. You can have whatever you want. You know? Yep. That'd be pretty fun. But I think Emily's starting to warm up more to the idea of us going down there.
It's not a bad place. I mean, it's not got the high cost of other places, which is a plus, which makes your life easier.
Yeah. Yep. So I think that's what we're going to try to do. I don't know.
Just have to wait and see.
Yeah. She got mad at me earlier. You know why?
Why?
I was biting my fingernails. We were on the video talking to each other, and I was biting my fingernails. She's like, Mom, stop. And I'm like, what? She said, stop biting your fingernails. Are you nervous? What's going on? I'm like, no, I'm just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a bad habit that I got, you know?
Right, everybody's got something.
Yeah. Yeah. It could be worse, you know? And then she was asking me, I was playing video games earlier. I was playing Call of Duty. She said, my love, if I asked you to stop playing Call of Duty, would you stop? I go, I mean, I guess, but why? Why is it, you know? Well, I just, you know, what if I thought you played too many video games? I'm like, what are these hypothetical situations, you know? But it's just funny, you know? That's how her mind works sometimes with certain things, you know? So it's funny, you know? I love her to death.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb, what's up, bro? Yeah. That's the thing, though. When they get here, you know, you're gonna love those girls. Her and Ianthe. Ianthe's so funny. She's, you know, energetic and stuff, and she just like she's smart, bro. When she sees things and she like learns things, she like
Mm-hmm.
is incorporating it into like her life and stuff, you know? Like, you know, and it's really cool, you know?
Uh-huh.
Her favorite thing to ask me is, Daddy, where's my bed? Where's your bed? You know? So at first we would just show her, you know, Emily told me, my love, just show her your bed. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, that's my bed, you know? But then my mom had an extra bed uh, at her house. I told her about it. She said, oh, you know, you can give this bed to Yantha, and then whenever, you know, I said, okay. So she sent me a picture of it. So now when, you know, baby girl tells me, Daddy, where's my bed? I go, hold on, baby. And I switch to share screen and I show her that picture of that bed. She goes, wow, so cool. I go, yeah. I got her, my mom gave me a teddy bear from whenever I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And I said, baby, look. I said, it's a teddy bear from grandma. And she goes, wow. It has a heart because it has a heart here and it says love. It has like a vest. And there's a heart here. It says love. I got it right over here. I can show you. This is it right here. It has
Okay.
that little heart and it says love on it.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, "Oh, wow, I love it." She loves her teddy bear. Oh. Well, Matthew, I
Uh-huh.
appreciate you stopping by. I think it's getting a little late here, and Emily's probably like, "Is he still on his live?"
Yep.
So I'll probably call her back. But I appreciate you stopping by on here, and I appreciate you sending those peppers.
No problem.
You know, you burnt me up tonight.
That's good.
Oh man, I was. Oh, so has anybody else tried the Miss Daisy?
Yep. Some of them went up to Pennsylvania when they did the Pennsylvania show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was a hot pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to eat one, Matthew. If you got any left on the plants, go out there and grab you one of them.
No, I got plenty of warthog mash to last me through the winter. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah. I think you'd be surprised at how close that is. You know what I mean? Because you look at you look at it, and it's a thicker walled pepper.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And it's yellow. You know, but when you eat it, it burns you up. So,
So it'll be a good pepper to grow
oh
again.
yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to send I don't know if I sent JoJo any Miss Daisy seeds or not. I'm gonna have to send him some of those down there too. Tony says good night, guys. Have a good one, everyone. Good night, Tony. Sergio, enjoyed the video. Thank you both. Have a good night. All right, Sergio, thank you. You have a good night too.
All right.
All right, Matthew, thank you
Uh,
so much. I
you're
appreciate it,
welcome.
brother.
No
You,
problem.
you tell Miss Carla I said good night too, okay?
I'll do
All right.
that.
All right. I love you guys, all
All
right?
right.
All right.
Have a good
Peace.
night.
God bless you
Peace.
too.
Bye.
Bye.